The Madison County Health Department is asking for the public's help to reduce the spread of COVID-19 locally. Some familiar preventative measures that you can take include washing your hands often, avoiding close contact with people who are sick, and staying home if you're sick yourself, covering your cough or sneeze with a tissue, and then throwing the used tissue in the trash. Avoid touching your face and mouth with unwashed hands. Keeping surfaces clean. The trusted sources of information in Kentucky are kycovid19.ky.gov, the Kentucky hotline 1-800-722-5725, your local health department, and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention website cdc.gov.
Madison County Live is brought to you in part by the Madison County Health Department, protecting, promoting, and improving the health of our community. The all-new Chevy Silverado, now available at Jack Burford Chevrolet and always available at jackburford.com. And by Twine Market and Design on 3rd Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net, digital media services from top-of-the-line video production to live streaming services. Enjoy the show.
Hey everybody, welcome to Madison County Live. An eventful week this week.
An eventful week for sure. We are so happy to have you with us tonight, folks. It has been a big week. We know that probably a lot of things in your lives have changed, but the one thing that does not is we will be here.
Yes.
Every Saturday night.
Every Saturday night.
And throughout the week.
For you.
Giving you the coverage you need.
Yes.
I don't know if you saw our post earlier this week.
Of course I did.
But we did, we can go ahead and talk about this. Sure. We had to talk about the fact that Madison County Live is what, Randy?
Good news.
All good news. Good news, tips, stories, and events. However, we also want to keep you informed.
Yes.
We think that is...
It was a struggle this week.
That's right.
But we did it.
It's incredibly important
to
keep you informed. So,
yes.
Folks, we're going to balance that. We're going to do that. We're going to give you the Madison County information that you need.
Yep. That's right.
But we will also give you a little bit of fun throughout the week.
Yeah, fun throughout the week. And good news. And we did have some good news. So, tonight's show, we have Kelley McBride on, Madison County Health Department.
We sure do.
And we have Scott Anderson,
yes,
Madison County Food Service Director, talk about the food. And we have an artiste.
We do.
The artiste formerly known as Lela.
Sweet
although
Lela.
She's currently known as Lela.
She is. Okay. She's a 5th grader at
She's
Berea
fantastic.
and she is a children's champion.
She's fantastic, yes.
And
she has art for sale. Shop local.
That's
Support
right.
your local artists, right? Okay.
Yes.
She had to pay taxes on that. I don't know how that works. She's small. I mean, she's underage, so she probably wouldn't. I digress.
Yes.
Hey, we also have our poll results.
We do.
Right? And we have the 2013 Madison County High School Championship week. This happened this week in 2013.
Very fun.
We had like 6,000 people watch that. I found some archival footage I forgot I had.
I love it.
So that was kind of cool.
Very
and Berea is hiring police officers.
Yes.
So if you want to be in public safety, hike on down and see
Amazing.
Mandy down there. Mandy Chitwood? Yeah, down at Berea. Tell her Randy and Colleen sent you. And Berea College graduated. So that's good
Congratulations
news,
to
right?
the class of 2020.
Yeah, so that's
Absolutely.
good. And we've got some things to do around Richmond and Madison County while you spend more quality time with your family.
That's right.
Right?
All that and more
All that
coming
more.
up. Are you ready?
Yes, we're going to roll it over.
Let's roll it.
I like it. Oh, yeah. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Here, let's rub feet. Well, not rub feet. Bump feet. Okay, now you can stop it.
You're watching Madison County Live.
Welcome back, everybody, to the show. Colleen?
Yes.
I'm so glad you can make it.
Well, I'm glad that you can make it as well, Randy.
You have some news about Twine.
Well, I do. I do have some news about Twine. So we had to make a very tough decision this week, as I know that many of you have. We had to make the decision in order to keep you all safe, in order to keep the community safe, we have shut down Twine. So we are here at the studio for you tonight, but we have shut down shopping. We have shut down Twine, primarily because I'm a severe asthmatic.
Yes.
And one of the complications with that is with all of the sanitizing and washing and every precaution that we have been doing, which we should be doing, everyone should be doing,
right.
That greatly,
it's a lot of chemical stuff.
Yes, that greatly aggravates my lungs, and so I was starting to have some lung function issues, and so your safety is most important, and so we had to make that decision. All of our team members are still getting paid. We're still going to continue to.
That's fantastic. Mark Cuban still paying them?
Mark Cuban is not paying.
Okay.
If he wants to chip in, he's welcome to.
He's paying the staff at the Mavericks, which is cool.
That's right, but we're going to stay connected with you here.
Well, my first concern was of course you. Like, are you okay?
I'm perfectly fine. I am not sick. There is nothing. I'm no symptomatic. I'm asthmatic. That's just it. I'm asthmatic, and I'm in that high risk.
And the second thing is,
I'm in that high risk category.
Are we still doing the show?
We're still doing the show. Absolutely. I said Randy is going to get tired of me. He's not used to.
And if you want something at Twine, call me and Stuart. We'll come in. We'll sell it to you.
They probably would. They probably would.
Sure, don't know it, but
yes,
folks, we would.
That's what we're doing. Speaking of which, so supporting small business.
Yes, shop local.
Shop local, folks.
All year, especially now.
Especially now, the small businesses need you, and there are different ways, Randy, that you can do that. Not just in person.
Right.
You can share their page, their social media, like their page. Leave a nice review. If this
Shop online local.
Shop online
I know it's kind of an oxymoron, but
that's right.
It's the same difference.
I know that some folks are doing this. We will be doing this too. But you are able to, if you're able to buy a gift card from one of the businesses, maybe use it once we have passed this. Then you're able to do that. But there are so many ways, and we're going to share this with you throughout the week.
Throughout the week.
Continue to shop local.
So follow Madison County Live.
Please do.
We'll continue to do stuff like that.
We'll continue.
We do have some guests on the show.
We do,
of course. Our first guest is Kelley McBride with the Madison County Health Department.
Yes.
She has very important information about the coronavirus and how to keep everybody safe. And she has some great tips and informational links on where you can go to find information.
Absolutely.
Right?
Let's hear from Kelley.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Colleen, we have Kelley McBride with the Madison County Health Department. Let's do our elbow bumps, please.
There we go.
Hello everybody.
Hello.
So happy to see you tonight, Kelley.
Thank you.
Very important job right now. Thank you for being with us.
So you have some very important messages from the Madison County Health Department.
That's correct.
And protocols and different things. So I'm really just going to be quiet. I know it's rare. That's right. And just kind of like, Kelley, take over the show.
That's right.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Yes. Go for it.
Well, tell our folks what they need to know.
As we are, hopefully everyone is aware that there has been a declaration of emergency because of the COVID-19 or coronavirus outbreak.
Right.
So I just wanted to let everybody know that the Madison County Health Department is in communication with the Kentucky Department of Health, and we are in support of Governor Andy Beshear's and the Kentucky Department of Public Health's measures to help control the spread of the COVID-19 virus. So those things are very simple. We're going to go over the protocols that I hope are becoming familiar to everyone, almost maybe like a broken record. We want to wash our hands thoroughly for 20 seconds, often, and with soap and water. Correct. And you can use a hand sanitizer, 60% alcohol, if soap and water are not available. Soap and water is always the best.
Because washing your hands is the best, correct?
It is.
Right.
Yeah. It sounds very simple, but it is very effective. Scientifically based, it makes a difference.
And I know a few people have asked, does the water have to be hot? It can be cold as well, correct?
It can be cold, but I think the warmer water is preferable. It feels better on your hands, and you're going to wash your hands longer if the water is warm. Now, I don't know if that makes any difference. I would not put your hands in scalding water.
Right. Yeah, let's not do that.
Let's don't do that.
Let's not create another reaction.
That's right. So washing the hands often, avoiding close contact with people.
Yes.
And staying home if you are sick.
Yes.
Staying away from people who are sick.
If you're sick, please stay home.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's good practice.
Now more than ever.
Anytime.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then covering your cough or sneeze with the tissue, throwing the tissue away, or if you have to, cough into your sleeve.
Right, correct.
Sneeze into your sleeve. And avoid touching your face and mouth with unwashed hands. I didn't realize how hard that was to avoid until I consciously started thinking, don't touch your face.
Sure.
And then that's what you want to do.
It's mostly habit.
It is habit.
It's habit of people having something to do with their hands.
Right. So we need to be aware of those habits and refrain from touching our face.
Yes, absolutely.
And then also keeping surfaces clean is very important as well.
Kelley, can you use those Clorox wipes pretty much on everything? Is that what everybody does?
I think so.
That type of stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Now there's some guidance out there about making your own cleaning solution.
Right.
I won't get into that today, but there's guidance out there for that. If you can't find those sanitizers and those materials in the store, at times,
right.
So these community actions really can make a difference. They sound simple. Sometimes they may be a little frustrating, but even postponement of events or canceling of events is a little frustrating. But it's really going to make a difference if we can just follow these simple measures, and it will help us control the spread of the virus.
Right.
So I have some reminders of some trusted sources of information. So first is the covid19.ky.gov, the state's COVID-19 website. They have information from the CDC on there.
Okay.
So that's excellent. Kentucky has established a hotline for the public to call. If you have questions or if you're a little bit nervous, you can call 1-800-722-5725.
Okay.
The local health department's here for you, but I would suggest you call the 800 hotline before you call the health department. But if you have any questions, we are here to answer your questions.
Okay.
The Centers for Disease Control, so the cdc.gov. It's ultimate trusted. They've
have
got
everything
tremendous amount of trusted information.
And all the information that you're giving us right now, this is being updated
constantly.
Yes. The phrase is this is an ever-changing situation, and that is true. So always go back several times for updates. Something else I would encourage you to do is follow the governor's Facebook page.
And Twitter.
And Twitter, yes.
And Twitter guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
All of his press conferences have been shared through social media, and he's been doing a tremendous job of that.
He has.
Sometimes, once or twice a day or as needed.
Yes.
So continue to follow his Facebook page and social media.
Okay.
So going forward, the Madison County Health Department has activated what we call our Departmental Operations Center, which just means we are able to be in contact with local governments. The leaders of all three governments in Madison County and our Health Department Director Nancy Crew created a video and as a message to the residents of Madison County, so that's out there and available. All three governments have that on their websites and social media.
Cool.
And all the government entities and other local agencies are promoting these same websites.
These same things.
Everyone's on the same page.
Yes.
That's the message here. Everyone's on the same page.
And I was at the CDC.gov site last night. They constantly update, and it automatically refreshes, so you always get that information. And you can also request information sent to you. You can also do so it'll update you and follow them on Twitter
as
well.
Wonderful.
So
absolutely.
Choose your feed.
That's right.
Choose your feed. You
can be social on social media, even if that's promoting social distancing.
Exactly.
But that's the digital social.
Exactly. The digital social networking connection.
You can do that.
Yeah.
So there was a quote, the interim commissioner of education, and you may have heard him quoted saying the 3 C's, and I wanted to repeat that. Stay calm. And promote cleanliness. And cooperate with the local health department and your local agencies. What the state is recommending, follow those recommendations. I thought of another one. Creative. Be creative. At your at work, if you have to come up with creative ways to meet, or if your organization needs creative ways to an alternate way to have your event or your meeting.
Yeah, you're right.
And Mayor Blythe reminded us to be compassionate. So I
Right.
thought that was
That's another C.
C
Yeah, nice.
that we need to observe. We need to be compassionate with one another and patient with one another during this time.
Absolutely.
Excellent. That's fantastic.
Good
So
reminders.
all this information is available on your website
Yes.
and links as well too. So
Yes.
make sure you check out the Madison County Health
Absolutely.
Department, which I'll have in graphic.
We'll continue to put up
Yeah.
all week, folks.
We'll continue to
So
share stuff from our site too, Madison County.
That's
Live.
right. As they continue to send
Yep.
the information, we will continue to
Yep.
get it to you.
And I will break out this segment, Kelly, so you all can share it
I appreciate
on your
that.
website and everything too, so people can refer back to
Cooperation.
another C. I like it. I feel like we're on Sesame Street.
We are.
I like it.
Where's the count? We need the count.
No, it isn't.
That was last week.
That was
We talked
last
about
week.
the
You should have watched
census.
last week's show.
Okay, sorry.
Go back and watch it.
I will.
That's
I will.
right.
Well, thank you, Kelly. Hey,
That's
elbow
right.
up.
Elbow bump.
Elbow
Kelly,
bump.
your entire
I like
team.
this shoe. Hello.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
You're
She
doing
does.
a phenomenal job.
Yeah,
Just
fantastic,
a
Kelly.
phenomenal job. We are so grateful for you.
Thank
we are
you.
grateful
Yep.
for the information that you are continuing
Absolutely.
to provide for Madison County, and we'll get through this together.
Well, as the governor
Absolutely.
says, we're all in this together, and we all need to be good teammates.
Yep, that's right.
Very good. Kelly, thank you so
Thank
much.
you very
guys.
much.
All right. We'll be right back.
The Madison County Health Department is asking for the public's help to reduce the spread of COVID-19 locally. Some familiar preventative measures that you can take include washing your hands often, avoiding close contact with people who are sick, and staying home if you're sick yourself, covering your cough or sneeze with a tissue, and then throwing the used tissue in the trash. Avoid touching your face and mouth with unwashed hands. Keeping surfaces clean. The trusted sources of information in Kentucky are kycovid19.ky.gov, the Kentucky hotline 1-800-722-5725, your local health department, and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention website cdc.gov.
Kelly is a wealth of information.
She is.
She's
She is.
always a wealth of information. She is so good at her job.
She's amazing at her
Yep.
job. I think, the entire team
Yes.
is working around the clock
Yes.
to keep everyone on the same page. And I
Yes.
think that is so critical.
And I think that's what's helped from the governor on down.
Absolutely.
Of everybody focused on the same message.
That's right. The same message.
Right.
Keeping everyone informed. The communication has been fantastic.
Right. And these are things that really you should be doing all the time.
Right.
Don't sneeze and cough in someone's face.
Right. Yes. These are things.
That's a good general rule not to do. Always wash your hands.
Right.
Always use sanitizer. Scrub things down. It's normal stuff that you should be
It
doing all the
is.
time. And then it hones in on the more critical aspects when you have something like this happen.
Sure.
So-
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you again to Kelly
Yep.
for coming. We know that she is incredibly busy right now, and we will
Slightly
continue-
busy.
She's incredibly busy. We will keep you updated, but folks,
And of course, we'll share everything throughout the week.
absolutely. All the time.
And always, I mean, it's kind of what we do.
That's what we do. That's right.
Positive spin on things.
That's right.
And speaking of that,
Yes.
spending time with your family.
Yes, how about
I saw
that?
some things you can do besides streaming services,
Okay.
which really comes in handy now.
Absolutely.
And watch more Madison County Live. Go back and watch old shows and make fun of me and Colleen.
Oh,
That would
well,
keep
you
you busy
could
for
do
a
that.
while.
We would give you. We gave you plenty of opportunities
This is
to
true.
do that for sure.
Is that directed at me?
No,
Okay.
it is definitely a joint effort there.
I have some things that the Battle of Richmond put up, which some
very
things to
good.
do around Madison County. I like some of these things. Okay, so school's going to be out for a few weeks. Okay,
It is.
so here's some things of things you can do. Local treasures
Okay, very good.
that Philip put up, which I thought was kind of cool. How about go fishing?
Always a nice thing to do.
Get your license first. That's important. And if you're under 16, you don't have to have a license.
Okay.
So go fishing. Go fishing and get
some fresh
bait.
air.
Get some fresh air. Fresh air is good.
Fresh air is a
air
good thing.
And visit the Battle of Richmond Visitor Center.
As
It's
long as
free.
it's still open.
Yeah, it's free. I'm assuming it's still open. They put
Check
it on
and
their
make
page.
sure.
Check and make sure.
Check and make sure.
Oh,
first.
that's a good point.
Minute by
Always-
minute
Always
information.
make sure that the place you're going is open.
Is open.
And follow their safety procedures that they
Because
recommend.
this could
too.
be, you could be,
Yeah.
we don't know when you're watching this. So it could be
They also say once you play miniature golf at Fort Boonesboro.
always a good
A lot of
time.
people don't know they have miniature golf at
Always
Fort
a good
Boonesboro.
time. Randy, I
Do
think
that.
we need to do that. That would be a lot of
That'd
fun.
be good. I'd whip your tail. Oh, I digress. We should play golf.
We'll see about
Yes. Eat at local restaurants.
Absolutely.
That's kind of like the shopping local thing. Support your local business, which they also said. You know what? Volunteer. This is a great time to volunteer. Volunteer to be safe. Volunteer to wipe down surfaces and sanitize things.
Sure.
But they need volunteers.
They do. And so
everybody, I mean, a few people can't do it all.
This is another way that we're going to connect you. As we have those opportunities coming in, we'll be sharing those with you and getting you involved. In a safe manner, though. I want to
absolutely.
To reiterate that.
Yes, do it in a safe manner, yes.
In a safe manner.
And also, this is a good moment to spend time with your kids.
Oh, absolutely.
Stay home and play board games.
Absolutely. My husband and I were just talking about that last night. He said, Colleen, you're getting that last spring break that you wanted. You're getting last spring break because we have a daughter in college and a daughter that's getting ready to graduate, class of 2020. And so I will hypothetically actually be able to have that time with them.
Yeah. And go walking, go on hiking trails.
Absolutely.
Go to the Pinnacles, go to Owsley Fort, the walking trail, visit places, do things that you haven't done before.
With the safe distancing, there's still opportunities to get outside and to be involved. I think the exercise, that exercise and fresh
keeps your
air
immune system
is
up anyway.
Crucial.
It is.
It is so crucial.
Eat healthy.
Yes.
Be healthy.
Yes.
Stop smoking.
Yes.
Eat healthy foods.
Absolutely.
So I think that's fine. If you want a suggestion, hit me up. I'll give you a suggestion of things you can do.
Suggestions all day long. He will.
I can give you some great sites to go see. Go to Milford and see where Richmond started.
That's
People
right.
don't know that. I mean,
maybe we can even take some folks there.
Road trip.
Road trip.
Yes. And always don't cough in people's face.
No.
Do that.
No.
Wash
Whether
your hands.
you're home or out or anywhere. Just
Speaking of volunteering,
yes.
Let's segue into this.
Let's do it.
What Scott Anderson is doing. Can you believe they have taken on this task of feeding every child in Madison County?
If you have not heard, every single child in Madison County is going to receive breakfast, lunch, and dinner during these times.
Wow.
It's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable.
What else? There's nothing else that we can say about that. So let's hear from Scott.
Hey everybody, welcome back. We have Mr. Scott Anderson with the Madison County Schools.
That's right. Lots of elbows. We are so thrilled to have you here tonight, Scott.
Thank you.
You're a very busy man.
Yes, my phone's going nonstop.
That's right. So Scott is the director of Madison County Food Service, who announced that you have pledged to feed all children.
Yes, it's a large undertaking. We will feed every child, 18 and under. We're not going to ask your name. We're not going to ask where you live. You can be from other counties. We're going to work with Berea Independent and Feed Kentucky to feed every child that comes to us.
And this is breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, Scott, tell us a little bit about that.
Well, the plan's going to change from time to time. So we want everybody to follow Madison County Food Service on Facebook or Scott Anderson, and we'll continue to update there. So we have 7 feeding sites that parents can drive up to. Doesn't matter where you're coming from. Drive up. We're going to give you breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So breakfast from 7:30 to 9. Lunch will be 10:30 to 1. And then dinner will be 2:30 to 6. And so they can pick up meals there. We're also going to run buses. I have worked with Shane Lakes.
Right.
We're going to run street eats, but I'm going to run school buses as well.
Oh, school buses too.
Yep.
Okay, all right, gotcha.
Shane Lakes has given us some bus drivers, and we're going to put those at the schools. And so what we're asking parents to do is to call your school and give them the number of kids that are in your household and your address and phone number, and we'll deliver it to your porch. We'll have your number, and we'll call and say, hey, there's 8 meals on your porch, and we're going to deliver those.
Cool.
We're only going to deliver lunch and dinner right now.
Sure.
And later on, we may put breakfast in with that dinner, so you'll have it the next morning. If you have multiple kids, let's say you have kids at different schools, pick your youngest child and call that school. So call the school, the youngest child, and say, hey, I have 4 or 5 in my household, and we'll deliver to that school.
To that school.
Don't need you calling every school.
Sure.
That just duplicates the list.
Keep the process.
Now, is this 7 days a week?
Well, right now we're doing 5 days.
5 days a week.
5
Okay,
days a week.
gotcha.
But if you feel you need something on the weekends, let us know.
Okay.
We'd be more than happy to help you on
Gotcha.
the weekends as well.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. That's fantastic. That's a big.
It's
That's
a
a
huge
big
undertaking.
task. Yes,
it
it
is. Now, food supplies are short in stores. It's also going to be hard to get some of the food that we need
Sure.
from our vendors.
Right.
Sure.
So Madison County, we're going to be baking our own bread because right now bread is hard to get.
Sure.
So
Okay.
we're baking our own bread every day. We're going to smoke and cook turkey and ham and pork and,
okay, nice.
and chicken and all of that for sub sandwiches. So we're going to do a lot of subs
Okay.
only because a lot of the food,
exactly.
we just can't get it.
Right.
Of course.
Right.
And we know this takes a team. I mean, this is such a
Takes
team
a
effort.
huge team.
So you have folks coming in.
Yeah, I'm the face of Madison County Foods, but I've got a fantastic team. I can't do it without them, and I really need them. And we're going to bond together and do it. They're doing it for the kids because
Absolutely.
I know they're scared, and
Right, Sure.
some
right.
of them have health issues and
Sure.
stuff, and we're
Sure.
asking them to stay home. But we're going to work everybody that we can, and towards spring break, some of them are going to be working over spring break, but we're probably going to reduce the number of sites that we serve.
Okay.
But again, that plan changes every day.
Minute by minute, I'm sure.
Minute by minute.
Minute
And
by
so
minute.
just keep updated on Facebook.
So it's going to be pretty much follow your Facebook page or use Scott Anderson on Facebook.
Yes.
Okay. And then if they have questions, really call that school.
Call that
their
school.
school.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. Got you.
Okay.
All right. That's
Wow.
fantastic.
I'm amazed.
Yep.
Feeding every single child in Madison County is just. I say that we have the best county in the state of Kentucky, and once again, you've stepped up the bar.
We are raising the bar. There's a lot of good counties out there.
There
though.
are.
I mean,
There
to my
are.
other food service
Not better than
directors-
Madison, Scott.
Hey,
Team effort.
Just saying.
Team.
Yep. No, I agree. I like
Right.
Madison County, but there's some good ones out
There's
there.
some good ones
Fantastic.
out there. Humble as well. All right,
All right.
folks. Scott.
Thank you.
And
Thanks,
please,
Scott.
if you could pass these elbow
Yes.
bumps around to
I will.
everyone.
Now, Scott, I do have a question, Colleen.
participating.
Sure.
Yes.
I know sometimes I chime in on your Facebook page. Don't know if you noticed or not. But
I
have we
have
working
noticed.
on red eye gravy?
We're working on it. We're working on it.
I'm sorry, I just had to ask.
I'm training my chefs on how to cook that. When we get back from this, we'll
Little-
see what we
little
can do.
I'm
busy this
sorry.
week,
I know.
Little
I just
busy.
thought I'd ask. I got him here, so
That's
why not?
right. Scott, thanks
Thank you
again.
very much.
We
Appreciate
appreciate
it.
all of you.
Thank
folks.
you.
We'll be right back.
The Madison County Health Department is asking for the public's help to reduce the spread of COVID-19 locally. Some familiar preventative measures that you can take include washing your hands often, avoiding close contact with people who are sick, and staying home if you are sick yourself, covering your cough or sneeze with a tissue, and then throwing the used tissue in the trash. Avoid touching your face and mouth with unwashed hands. Keeping surfaces clean. The trusted sources of information in Kentucky are kycovid19.ky.gov, the Kentucky hotline 1-800-722-5725, your local health department, and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention website cdc.gov.
Scott Anderson has taken on him and his team. He's very
Team
important
for
to stress
sure.
that.
Yes.
Him and his team has taken. That's an awesome responsibility.
It is an awesome responsibility.
Awesome responsibility.
That's right. We're just amazed.
Yes,
and
yes,
proud
we are.
and
Yes.
grateful.
So contact your Facebook page. Call your school for information
Yes.
about delivery and all that other kind of stuff.
Correct.
So, and we'll put that information up of what the Madison County Schools website is.
Absolutely, and,
So-
it will be changing, folks.
And all
So-
their phone numbers are there available on their website.
That's right.
So,
These things will be changing
yeah.
throughout the duration. So
Hourly, probably. So,
Probably
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
So just be
you
mindful
know,
of that.
poll results.
Okay.
Let's get back to some good news.
Let's do it.
And that's good news.
Well, that was great.
That
Yeah,
was
that
great
was
news.
fantastic
That was
news.
news. It's a lot of work for Scott and the team. So
Yes.
good luck with that. And also, I didn't want to forget our poll results.
Okay.
Speaking of now, Scott, they have an extra hour of daylight, so that's good.
An extra hour
because of
daylight.
spring forward.
I
So
think it's good for everyone.
I asked the question of,
Maybe
do
not.
you like spring forward? Do you like it, April? Yes. Yes, she said yes.
Yes.
Okay, so did you take her poll?
No.
April, you have to take her poll. Pretend she said yes. Okay. Do you like spring forward, or would you just rather do without it and keep things the same?
And the results
And
are.
the results are. It was
Madison
kind of close,
County.
actually.
It was close. It was for sure.
It's surprising. So, 50%, 52%, the spring forward, people said, no, don't do it.
No.
Let's keep
52.
the time the same.
Okay.
48% said yes, spring forward.
Very close. Very
Why
close.
the difference? What do you think that is?
I believe, perhaps, there are two different ways to look at this. Spring forward means that you're getting that extra daylight, which people love. I
That's
love
true.
the
Yeah,
extra
that's true.
daylight.
Yeah.
However, it does really, for me personally, and I think April.
Does it take a toll on you?
For me, by midweek, I do feel it a little bit.
See?
It does take a little while for my internal.
I don't know
clock
what
to
it
get
is,
there.
but it has never bothered me at all.
I know exactly what it is. Thank you, Purdy's Coffee Company, for always supplying us with.
I didn't always drink coffee. I mean, I didn't start till I was 6. I felt fine.
You are fit and you are
But
active.
the hour
and
hasn't
you're
bothered me.
Well, you're a high energy.
I'm like my dad.
You are.
I'm
you
high
are.
energy.
He is a wonderful.
I'm high energy. I have a high metabolism. Thank you, Jesus.
That's right. I'm going to stop you there because
It's not done yet.
I'm going to stop you there though because I made a mistake and I'm saying this
What
because
I can't drink my coffee.
I grabbed your cup. I'm just going to use this as an example. It's
No. Technically, you grabbed the holder, lady.
I did.
So I get my coffee.
Okay, if that's if that's
You're not
what
taking my
happened,
coffee away from me.
There you go. If
You
that's
can
what
have the
happened,
holder.
I just want to make sure that
For a minute there, I thought you were drinking out of it. I thought, what?
No, I'm
that happened
certainly,
fast.
I'm certainly not drinking out of. But we have to be on top of these.
This
things.
is true.
We have to be on top of these things. I just wanted to make sure.
I need someone to follow me around and tell me everything I do wrong.
Well,
That's a
also
full-time job.
be
April, what are you doing since you're not going to be in school?
Full-time job. That's right. She has.
You follow me around and go, no. It's my personal assistant.
April still has plenty of responsibilities and
Oh,
work
I'm sure.
to do. Folks, thanks for joining in on our poll. If that was
Yes.
the first time that you participated, Randy puts a new one up every Monday.
Yes,
I
I
never
do.
know what it's going to be. It's always great to hear your answers
Yes.
and get your feedback. So thanks.
Hey,
for
did
that,
you know
folks.
Berea is hiring police officers? So if
are.
you need a job in the public safety industry, go see Mandy Chitwood.
Okay.
Tell them that Colleen and I can't remember her partner.
That guy, Randy.
I can't remember her name. Mandy and who's her partner? I can't remember that guy's name. The police officer. But anyway, contact Mandy. Contact
the
Mandy.
Berea
Say
Police Depart.
Colleen and Randy sent you.
We're ringing. That's
I think
okay.
somebody's calling.
We're
Okay.
going to keep going.
Also, good news. Berea College graduated.
Congratulations
Did you see
to
that
the class of
information?
2020.
That was cool.
Yes.
That was cool.
Congratulations.
So I got pictures and everything, so I'll put up. So congratulations, Berea College.
Yes. And that was an adjustment.
Yes, it was.
And
I bet
they
it was.
handled it like
Everything
champs.
is an adjustment.
Everything's an adjustment right now.
Right now, it's day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute.
But congratulations
Yes.
to them. Fantastic.
And also, I went back and I thought would be a good thing to play. I actually found it by accident. I had footage of the 2013 Madison Central Boys Championship Basketball Tournament in Lexington.
Very good.
A friend of mine at CN2, back when it was CN2,
Yes.
they actually shot some footage from the floor, the whole game, just about. And I said, you know what, I'm going to air that back. Because this week is the anniversary of that big win.
Sure.
And I happened to be there.
And you were there.
Right
Randy
behind the
Rosenbaum
goal,
was
me and my
right
brother-in-law
there.
saw the Kinjaw Bosley shot
You saw it
that
happen.
won it. And it's so, you felt bad for Ballard because some of the shots I hadn't seen before.
Right.
So it shows Dominique getting the inbound pass, him falling, the ball falls over to Kinjaw. He shoots the basket, and my buddy Greg Percival that shot the footage, he sees that and he sees the crowd and they're going crazy.
It's right there.
And as a
It's
good news sports photographer that he is,
Right.
he pans back
Man.
to Ballard student section.
Oh.
It's sad.
That's always
If you
tough.
all seen, have you seen that?
I have. I actually
It's-
do remember that.
It's
Yes.
very sad, and,
Yes.
and everybody just goes.
It's always.
They can't
hard to
believe
see
it.
that.
The-
Well, of
the-
course.
It's the drain of.
It's right there.
Are you kidding me?
It's right there.
But it was very good. 6,000 people watched that replay, so I
You're
may
kidding.
replay it again since there aren't a whole lot of sports going
Not
on.
a lot of sports happening right now.
So make sure to watch the Richmond Register Sports Show because we're going to talk about some really good stuff that we've never talked about before. So it should be fun. It should be fun. There's always something to talk about.
There's always something to talk about, and I know
something.
you gave me a little sneak peek, but you're being incredibly creative, and they do a great job.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you, Colleen.
You're welcome. Listen, guys, I slipped. I'll just go ahead and tell you.
Don't tell them. Make them hunt for it.
I did. I might have said.
Fun. She might have.
Go ahead,
It was just
What did I say?
Freudian slip, I'm sure. Colleen. It was.
That Washley rabbit.
I think what it was, you weren't used to having this huge studio audience.
We did have a big
It
audience.
kind of scared you.
I don't know that I was scared.
I need to go back to break.
I slipped.
We're hitting that satellite break.
There you
Absolutely.
go.
Now, we have an artiste on the show.
We sure do.
Perhaps you've seen her work around town on multiple giant billboards.
Real billboards.
Yes.
Real billboards that if you were in your car and looked up in the sky, they were actually there and not photoshopped in. Yes, that is correct.
I represent that remark. Okay.
5th grader Lela Bowman.
Yes, fantastic. The artist known as Lela.
That's
I like
right.
that. I like that, Lela.
2020
I take credit for that.
Children's Champion Award winner.
And we brought her in.
We sure.
Well, she came in on her own volition, but
She
her
did.
mom brought her. She did not drive, people.
Her sweet.
She's only in 5th grade, right?
Her sweet mama
At
brought
Berea
her.
Community?
She's 5th grade.
Good.
That's right.
So we
Where
got that
from?
interview.
Okay.
All right.
Let's hear from sweet Lela. All right, folks. Welcome back. We are so excited to have a wonderful guest in our studio tonight, sweet Lela, who is a 5th grader at Berea Community Elementary. Lela, we are so happy to have you here.
Thank you.
Elbow bump. Elbow bump. You know I'm a hugger, but we gotta do this right?
Yeah.
Elbow bump.
She blew up.
She bumped the whole thing. So Lela, we heard some amazing news that you were the winner of this year's 2020 Children's Champion Poster Contest.
Big hand clap, everybody. Listen to my studio audience.
Tell us about your winning poster.
It has mountains on it and clouds.
It has mountains and it has clouds. And what does it say here at the top of this poster?
It says aim high.
Aim high. So
Nice.
what does that mean to you as the artist that created this for us?
What was your motivation, Lela?
Well, when I first moved to Berea Community, one of their mottos was think, win, win, and that reminded me of...
It was think, win, win.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
That's a wonderful motto. And so it inspired you to achieve and to try your best,
Yes.
and for all children to do that.
Yes.
It's amazing.
That's fantastic. Perhaps you folks have seen the billboards around town.
Yes. So I was driving down the road the other day and I looked up and there it was. A giant billboard with this piece of artwork that you did. So did you get a phone call? Did you get a letter? How did you find out that you were the winner?
Well, when I was actually getting in the car to go home, my art teacher came up to me and she said, guess what? I have good news. You won.
You
Oh,
won.
fantastic. Did you have a big party at school? Please tell me you had a big party.
Yes.
Nice. All right.
And how long did it take you to create your piece of art this year? Did you just whip this up in 5 minutes? Because I'll be very sad because it takes me a long time to draw a stick figure. So there's no way
Are
that I could.
are those the pinnacles in Berea? Tell us.
No.
No. Okay.
So it didn't take very long at all.
No, but I did start it and then finish it a few days later.
Okay, so you
So
had
you just took your time, and
process.
it was a
I finished
process.
it last minute.
Well, you know what? All great things are finished last minute. Just
Nice.
ask Randy Rosenbaum, right?
And you know, Lela, have you seen our billboards that I put up of Madison County Live with Colleen and I? Please just say you have.
I have.
Okay, good. Man, she's good.
wonderful.
Well, guess what? I may even take your billboard. Where do you want me to put up a billboard? I can do anything in Photoshop.
Randy
I'll put it
is-
up all across the county. Would you like to have it in state or out of state?
Out of state.
Nice.
Out of state.
All right.
She's going big, folks.
Nice. That's excellent.
She's going big. Well, we are so proud of you. We heard that the mayor of Berea even did a proclamation
Yes.
And he proclaimed that this March is Children's Champion Month, and you got to be there. You got to be a part of that.
Yes.
Was that very exciting?
Yes.
Was your art teacher there as well?
Yes.
What is her name?
Miss Williams.
Miss Sue Williams. Do you want to give a shout out to her tonight?
No. So did you get a Lela Day from the mayor? I would have pushed for that.
We can make that happen.
Go back to asking.
We'll have
Go back
a
to asking.
Lela Day on Madison
A
County
Lela
Live.
Day official. Oh, let's make today.
That's right.
Let's make today.
Today.
Official.
Today's
Lela
the day.
Yeah.
March 14th. Okay. Today is the day. We are
And
making the
and
proclamation.
the next stop, because Lela, it sounds French. Don't know if it is or not.
What?
Your name, it sounds French, but I don't
Beautiful
know.
name.
I just figured next stop is the Louvre in Paris. What do you
Okay.
think? Oh,
Yes.
nice!
That's right.
That's fantastic.
So before we go, I know you have some beautiful
Look at
pieces
some
of
of these pieces
artwork
behind
behind us as well. And did you mention that these are for sale?
Yes.
So you are already selling these beautiful pieces?
Yes.
How are people able to purchase
You
them?
have a website already?
No.
What do you need? Mom, she needs one.
How are people able
Instagram?
to purchase them now?
I just ask my family members if they would like to purchase it.
I think that's a
Nice.
wonderful
That's
way
fantastic.
to do it. That is a great way to do it. Well, we are so proud of you. Congratulations. Do you have any message for the children in Madison County?
Aim high.
Aim high.
Aim high. Hence the logo. Nice.
That's right. I love it. Lela?
Thank you, Lela. Here,
That's right.
Thanks for coming by. See, you can do that. See, I invented the foot. Hello.
Thank you for being an amazing children's champion. We're very proud of you.
Thank you.
All right. Folks, we'll be right back.
The Madison County Health Department is asking for the public's help to reduce the spread of COVID-19 locally. Some familiar preventative measures that you can take include washing your hands often, avoiding close contact with people who are sick, and staying home if you're sick yourself, covering your cough or sneeze with a tissue, and then throwing the used tissue in the trash. Avoid touching your face and mouth with unwashed hands. Keeping surfaces clean. The trusted sources of information in Kentucky are kycovid19.ky.gov, the Kentucky Hotline, 1-800-722-5725, your local health department, and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention website, cdc.gov.
Isn't she a doll?
She's a doll, baby.
She's
Yes,
just
she is.
such a precious
And her artwork?
child. Amazing. Amazing.
Call her. You know what would thrill her to pieces?
What is that?
If somebody called and said, I like that piece in the background, back right.
There you
How
go.
much?
Support.
We never did ask how much she was asking for her artwork.
Well, we didn't, but we can find out for sure.
Okay.
So, thank you so much to Lela and her family
Yes.
for sharing her
I told her
award
she
with
needs a
us
website.
here tonight.
The artist known as Lela.com.
That's right.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, she was fantastic.
Congratulations. You know, and a sidebar there,
Mm-hmm.
she had been working towards that since kindergarten. Since kindergarten.
The same picture?
No, not
Oh,
the same
sorry.
piece of, but she, as a kindergartner, that was something
that was her goal?
she had always wanted. She had
To be
always
up
wanted.
on a billboard.
Yes, in fifth grade.
She got it?
She got it.
Wow, I did not have goals like that.
Well, you have your own special goals. You do. You do.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know if I thought
I don't
about
know what
that.
they are, but they
I don't
are
know if I
there.
thought about that. I just wanted to when are we eating next?
Well, I said their own special
Yeah,
goals.
that's true. Okay.
They are special.
So, Colleen, that about
Yes.
wraps it up for the show.
It does.
Right? Other than stay tuned to Madison County Live.
Please do.
We're going to replay the show tomorrow morning,
Yes.
8 a.m., and of course, Sunday night at 9 o'clock.
Right.
And then we'll have breakout segments. I guess I'll do 3 breakout segments through the week so you can watch those and share. I may get those up sooner.
We may get them up
I
sooner.
may get them up sooner so people can share them because there's important information.
There's
in
important
there.
information, and we
Yeah.
also want to make sure that we're giving you up-to-date
Yes.
information,
Yeah.
and we all know that that is changing very quickly.
So watch our
very
website.
rapidly. So please, yeah,
Our
just-
website and our Facebook page,
that's right.
not our website. We're redoing our website though.
We
How's
are.
that,
and
how's
we're
that
very,
coming?
We're
have
very
you
excited
talked?
about
Have
that.
you talked to our guy?
Well, I have a little extra time on my hands now.
yeah.
so-
Okay. Good. I told him, I go, just talk to Colleen. She's the
That's
design.
right.
I just want it to incorporate lots of video.
Of course it will.
And then
Really, it's going to incorporate a lot of you all. That's
Handle it, Roy. You remember Carter Country? Handle it, Roy. Handle it.
Got it.
Does anybody remember that?
got
You remember
it.
that?
So,
No, April.
yes. We are going to be here taking you through the week. We are excited. We do have St. Patrick's Day coming up. We didn't think that maybe tonight was the best night for it. You did. I know, Randy.
Was all ready
He was ready for the snacks, ready for the green. We want to
maybe
keep
we'll
you
do something special. I'll bring you in remotely.
I think that would be a lot of fun.
And we'll talk about let's talk about the history of St. Patrick's Day.
Well, we could.
I'll research that.
We could.
And we'll talk about the history of St. Patrick's Day.
That's right. Just a little fun.
And we'll talk. We'll talk in an Irish accent the entire.
Well, Randy will. Colleen
I'll have
will
some
not.
Irish cream coffee. You won't? You're Irish.
Listen.
Look at those eyes.
Do you know what Colleen actually means? Irish girl. That is the meaning of my name. So I don't really have to pretend anything.
We need a.
I'm a Colleen.
Hold on a minute. I need something. Hold on. I saw it around here somewhere. April, where's it at?
I don't know what it's going to be.
I saw something.
Could be so many things.
Where's it at?
Could you give us a clue as to what you're looking for? Thanks for joining us tonight. Folks.
Oh, here we go.
With you.
I got this. Of course, now you
Not
probably have
sure
to
what's
wash this
happening
off.
right now, but we'll.
Pretend
Yes.
this is the Blarney Stone.
Blarney
Kiss the
Stone.
Blarney Stone.
Oh, we're not kissing. No, we're not.
Would you kiss the Blarney Stone? No.
I
Not
wouldn't
now.
kiss
Not
anything
now.
Right now. No.
You know how that works, right?
I-
Everybody's kissed
Go
that
ahead
Blarney
and tell
Stone.
everyone if they don't know.
You gotta lean over backward.
Yes.
Through a hole and kiss a rock that 50 million people have kissed before.
Yes.
I'm not doing it.
Do
Apparently
not do
Colleen's
that.
not doing it either.
I'm not doing it. I'm not touching that rock.
And I just
I'm not
shouldn't do it.
kissing
I'm
anything. Kelley McBride, when will you be back?
You kiss the rock?
That's right.
You
Folks,
don't kiss the rock?
thanks for joining us. We look forward to seeing you throughout the week. Okay, there you go. Stay safe. Take care
Keep
of
it
you
rolling, April.
and those
Keep it rolling.
you love. Right?
Yes.
Yes. You have no idea what I just said.
Oh, can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
We'll see you soon,
I've
Madison
already
County.
moved on. Like,
We'll see you soon.
don't catch my coffee cup.
I'm not touching
I don't have another cover on there. Bye.
No.
The Madison County Health Department is asking for the public's help to reduce the spread of COVID-19 locally. Some familiar preventative measures that you can take include washing your hands often, avoiding close contact with people who are sick, and staying home if you're sick yourself, covering your cough or sneeze with a tissue, and then throwing the used tissue in the trash. Avoid touching your face and mouth with unwashed hands. Keeping surfaces clean. The trusted sources of information in Kentucky are kycovid19.ky.gov, the Kentucky hotline 1-800-722-5725, your local health department, and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention website cdc.gov.
Madison County Live is brought to you in part by the Madison County Health Department, protecting, promoting, and improving the health of our community. The all-new Chevy Silverado, now available at Jack Burford Chevrolet and always available at jackburford.com. And by Twine Market and Design on 3rd Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net. Digital media services from top-of-the-line video production to live streaming services. Thanks for watching the show.